Steve, injuries are certainly taking their toll on what is a small squad, and quite honestly, up until the second goal, I thought we were well in the game. We were playing some decent football and pushing them back a bit.
Yeah, they come for a draw, it looked like. Told them at half time the start wasn't acceptable. For 20 minutes we didn't get going, and then when we did, we forced them in their penalty box. Should have been a penalty, in my opinion. I have to look at it again. But yeah, no, we didn't start for 20 minutes, give them a start, and then I just wanted to sit back. I've got to be honest, with my injuries I looked at it, I probably have one of the best Ryman five-a-side teams there are, with Alex, unfortunate with a death, then Piper, John Heath last night, phone call about the appendix, Nathan Campbell, and who's the other one?
Charlie Slocum?
No, James Folks. James Folks. Oh. So that's my five. I haven't been able to put together my full-back four that I brought in to start with, and there's no disrespect to the ones that have come in and players that have played out of position could have done really well for me, you know. Charlie's come in today and had a smack in the face with a ball from 2 yards and he was all over the shop, so it was the right thing to take him off. And then you've got to reshuffle and take Tom Parkinson out of midfield to play centre half, who that's not his position. Bring Abby on, and I thought Abby done well. Yes. Flavio, his first start, because again Alex wasn't available. And again, another one that I thought come out well equipped. And I've got to say that they done everything that was asked from them, apart from the first 20 minutes when they started very slow and sloppy and give them the goal. After that, we had them on the ropes. Second half, they were told at half time to come out and go at them, and they did. And I said, play without any fear. I don't put no fear into any of them players. And if you watched, I think I'm quite honest. And if you watch how we played, I know it's about results, but if you watch how we played, and every time they got the ball, they smashed it as far up the pitch as they could, and then it was wave after wave of attack. Yes, we wasn't good enough in that final third. I've got 7 games in 3 weeks, that is. I've not been able to work on anything on the training ground, so basically they're left to their own device in that final third. When we get more time, hopefully we can work on different aspects and get them working. But we've played a team there that their budget is over double mine. Their players are more experienced than mine, and I'm taking the result to one side for a second. I thought that we absolutely dominated them. Again, the Achilles heel started sloppy, which is the first time at this ground we have started sloppy. Free kick that wasn't a free kick, they've punted it 70 yards. Jerome and Tom, no communication. It's bounced Cole a little bit deeper than what he should have been, and it's trickled in the back of the net. Do we get that little bit of luck? No. Here to develop players, and they need to develop quicker. But we'll get there. We'll get there. It's one of those. The home record had to go at some point. Maystone's record of winning games had to stop at some point. Now they've got a burden off their back now, and they've just got to go again on Tuesday. The crowd again were fantastic, and they stayed behind to support the boys after, because I'm sure they can see what them players are doing. At 2-0, I was a little bit concerned because we had a 3-minute spell, and I had it on my watch that we just sort of like slumped, and there was no get up and go. But we got the message on, and all of a sudden they lifted themselves, because one goal and you're back in the game again.
And that second goal, Steve, any thoughts about that? Very much Route 1,
poor,
wasn't it?
very poor. You know, they've smashed it from back to front. Again, communication wasn't there from the defenders. Goalkeeper a little bit too deep, and they've scored from it. Iron them out, yes, we have to. But I'm more interested in what we're trying to do as a team and a unit, and I think we're going in the right direction, and results will come if they keep putting a work rate in like that week in, week out. You know, I've got bodies in there that haven't played Ryman League football at all. And they've gone in today and held their own against an experienced side that are looking for promotion, automatic promotion, not playoffs, automatic promotion. And I will go back to the budget. Johnny last night rushed into hospital. I haven't got no money to go and get anybody else. So Charlie got a phone call, he was going to be on the bench. I phoned him last night to say he was starting. I had to reshuffle my pack, and that's what it was. I had 3 subs on the bench. You know, 5 out of action, which will be back, and back as soon as I can get them. And we'll go from there. I'm looking at the 5 that are out. When they come back in, if we continue to play the way we're playing, we're going to be some team in this league, and I'll lay my hat on that, because I know their work rate will be there. And I know the boys that are coming in, with no disrespect to the others that are learning at the moment, will come in and add a little bit extra to the team out there, and we'll be all right.
Talking to some of the supporters after the game, a lot of them are very pleased with the kind of football we're playing and difference in effort that they're seeing this season as well. One or two said to me, perhaps we could have pulled the trigger a bit earlier, we were trying to put that extra pass in.
Yeah, no, the grass is long. It is very long still. And if I want to start getting the ball wide and getting balls fizzed across the box, it's going to be difficult. Because you see today, it's getting caught under their feet. That'll be addressed. I'll speak to the chairman about that. But yes, could have pulled the trigger a couple of seconds quicker. If they had, it might have gone in, but they didn't. So they'll be told, shoot on sight, you know, but in reasonable areas, you know. Yeah. I think one of Tommy's shots was from about 30 yards out, and the keeper's just picked it up. I don't want them shooting from that area just for the sake of shooting. I want to work an opportunity where we can get closer and then shoot. You know, we're no Arsenal. We're nowhere near that. We're not trying to walk the ball in, as people might think. I'm trying to create good opportunities to make it easier to score goals. Yes, you've got to shoot, but I don't want them shooting from 40, 50 yards, 30 yards when you're against good goalkeepers. And there are some good goalkeepers in this league. But as long as the fans take on board what I'm trying to do, especially this season, and I reckon, I spoke to Barry just now, I reckon that if we keep playing the way we're playing and start getting our results and start going up the league, the summer I think people that turned me down this summer, I think I have a few phone calls from certain individuals because of the way we're playing and the way we're trying to get them to play. And I don't want to lose belief in that. I don't want the players, I'd said to the players, once they lose belief in that because the results ain't coming, then they're not for me. Because I want to play the right way. There are different ways of playing, but there's different ways of playing correct football rather than smash football. Don't benefit us, never will do, and I won't do that. So it's going to be a long, tough season. We've had the highs of the Maidstone, the lows of, if you like, Wingate, a bit of a disappointment today, and we're going to have them all through the season. But if the fans stick with us, the players stick together, we'll be all right come the end of it.
Steve, thanks for your time. The supporters appreciate it.
Cheers, Jim.
Cheers.